Hello, my dear viewers, and you're welcome once again. I hope you slept well. How is the day going? Please take good care of yourselves, and especially for the ladies, beware of rape. Rape is a very bad social stigma that has taken over our youths and even the elderly ones. You're welcome once again to another exciting edition of your daily dose of knowledge with me, your host Santa Claus. Today we are looking at rape. Now, rape is the forceful having sex with someone forcefully without the person's consent or outside the person's will. You use coercion, you use force, and this thing is disturbing because the effects of these things are so much. They are psychological and it can even go as far as a lifetime. But unfortunately, we discover that the people that perpetrate most of these crimes are relatives. For instance, if a lady, a beautiful girl, her parents are late, then she's now staying with an uncle. The uncle will want to take advantage of her. Or when you are under someone that you should confide in or should trust, this person ends up wanting to have sex with you, and if you disagree, he rapes you, especially if you are in need of something. It is a very disturbing character, but most men portray it. Although let us not just focus rape on men alone. There is female raping men, although the population or percentage is very low. There is even gay rape, male male rape, female to female rape, but the most common one is the male raping women. Now, what are the reasons? Why this? Why not just walk up to her, talk to her and then say, what's up, then agree, like mutually, like men that were, like adults rather, that were supposed to be. Okay, first of all, we have some people that their desire for sex is just insatiable. They are always horny, so whenever they see any girl dressed indecently, they get turned on easily. Yes, the ladies are the causes too, because there are some dresses they do when you go out. It's like you're naked. You would have been naked now. Let's know you're not wearing anything. And the way they flaunt their bodies, knowing the cause on us, the effects on us rather, you will see that it is a problem too. Now, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, especially at night. As a lady, you're not supposed to be walking at some certain places in the night. It is dangerous. So it's best to be in the right place at the right time. Keep away from unfriendly hangouts, especially at night. Recently, this very place that I am, someone was just raped, which is the reason why I chose this particular location. What should be done to avoid rape? Because the effects are far reaching. It affects them psychologically, they leave them traumatized. Some of them might not even go into a relationship anymore. Some might just look at, say, oh, all men are bad because one was bad to her. And it is a stigma, especially in our society, because there are some cases whereby from being raped you get pregnant. And then what do you call the child? A bastard. And many a times they'll kick the girl out of the house, and many careers has been spoiled like that. So I suggest we educate our people first about decent dressing, especially for the ladies. You cannot just be dressed anyhow like that and be walking. You are attracting people, for crying out loud. You dress decently. And I urge people to quit taking all these sex pills, because there are some cases whereby you are expecting someone, you took some sex pills, and then now the urge is there and the person is not around. What do you do next? You go and look for the next victim. Let us reduce that, or rather stop it. Let us learn to do things the right way. Let's have some dignity, some morality, and there should be a stipulated punishment for people that rape. Although I wouldn't say death penalty, because death penalty is not, rape is not the worst crime. So, but there should be a stiff, as in a harsh punishment for those that rape. Please let us stop that and make our busting ahead. Do you know that a husband can rape a wife? Following the definition, forcefully having carnal knowledge of someone. So if the woman self doesn't assent, even you as a man, you still committed rape. It's a crazy word. Okay, if you know your right so much, might is a problem. Please let us take care of ourselves. Let us take care of ourselves. And guys, please try and be able to ask, talk instead of taking it by force. This thing is for pleasure. This thing is something that brings creation with it. So we should not disrespect it, please. Womanhood, let us respect womanhood. Because you can't imagine your own sister being raped or someone else related to you being raped. It is not going to be a good experience for you, even that you are not the victim, much less the victim. So please, let us try to be good ambassadors of ourselves and take good care of ourselves. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow for another exciting edition. Peace. Have a blessed day, y'all.